State Building.
Can we use the word icon when we talk Mason Ramsey, please?
I mean, it started in the DMs. I slid into your DMs, and then my boss was like, Crystal, we have a whole system for that. Please stop doing that. But thank you so much for being here, Mason Ramsey.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Come on now.
Oh, yeah, you are on your own tour now. Congratulations. We've seen you years ago yodeling at Walmart, and now you're here. You came on a bus. How has the bus tour been?
It started last night, and everything's been going pretty well. The bus ride here was a bit bumpy, but other than that, it was pretty fun.
What do you keep in your room? Like, what is keeping you entertained on these hours and hours drives?
I normally just practice on my guitar a lot.
Word.
You know, whenever I don't have electronics or anything, or kind of like in a bus with no TV or anything like that, I just practice on my guitar. So
Does a lot of creation happen? Do a lot of stories come from some of these journeys where you're, introspective at times? You're growing, you're learning. You're like, yo, I'm on the road doing what I love to do. You're practicing, but it might turn into a new song or a new story. Like, is that kind of how it happens?
yeah, pretty much is how it happens. I just travel and visit new cities and stuff, and
That's
just
pretty
kind of my experience in that city or town or wherever it may be. I come back and I put it on paper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
And we've seen you and your journey for a while now. Congratulations on everything.
thank you.
From Coachella to the Grammys,
It has
Burger
been-
King commercials.
It's
Come on,
been
bro.
it's been a pretty wild ride. I know.
Looking back, is there one moment where you're like, I still can't believe that I did that?
Man, all of it, man.
Yeah.
Just all of it. Just really I don't know. I never thought anything, I never thought that just me singing in a Walmart could just turn into something so huge and so incredible. So it means the world to me, and I thank all my fans every day for supporting me for it. So
Dude, hearing you say that even gives me goose pimples because, it's just you're innocent. You're doing your thing. You're doing what you love to do. And now you're finding that who you are is able to connect with so many. You were just, before we press record on here, we were talking about that folks were singing along to songs that haven't even really been released just yet.
I know.
From your vantage point on stage, man, how big does that smile get when you realize that what you love to do is connecting with so many people? Sold out, by the way. Come on now.
I mean, I think the smile on my face really says it all.
Heck yeah.
I'm just, so grateful that my fans are always supporting me, and it's really, really awesome that they know the words to all my songs, and that they even sing along with the songs that they don't know.
Yeah.
That means everything to me. I couldn't ask for anything else.
That's weird, dude. That switch probably hits, dude. There's, I'm gonna share an anecdote with you. There was a moment a while ago where, having the opportunity I was blessed to be at one of Niall Horan's first solo shows. And it was before his album even dropped. And prior to the show, he's like, yo, Max, I'm kind of nervous because I don't know how people are going to respond to these songs that they've never even heard. And midway through the first verse of a song that was never released, people were giving him that same energy back. As an artist, there's nothing better to know that what you love to do is working. So I'm just saying, you're on the right. Niall Horan, dude. Mason Ramsey, you're on the same wavelength, brother.
Thank you.
Like, for real. Like,
Thank
for real.
you.
I mean it.
We also see you connect with people that are huge in the music game as well, like you. I mean, you were on stage with Zach Bryan. How did
was.
that
Oh,
happen,
man.
bro?
I love Zach. I mean, he's like one of the coolest artists I think I've met. Last year, I got to meet him backstage, and he's just so cool to hang out with. His energy and everything is just really awesome, and he's just a very supportive person, and I think he has a good heart, and I really like his voice. His voice is very powerful.
What would it mean to you to know that the same things that you said about him, he's probably saying about you? Like think about it. Let that resonate. Zach Bryan doesn't just have a random person come up and kick it with him on stage, or hang out. You know what I'm saying, backstage with. What
Yeah.
does that mean to you as a new artist, as an up and coming artist, to know that you got that same respect from somebody that you respect?
That's really awesome.
Yeah,
And it's just really cool.
dude. Yeah, I'm just blown away. I'm blown away, Mason. I can't even lie to you.
Well, I also see that Steve Aoki is in your comments. What is that connection? Have you met him before? Or-
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I don't.
I got a lot
I
of
don't-
famous people.
I met a lot of
Diplo's
people.
commenting on posts and double tapping like everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like Diplo. I mean, I've got all sorts of friends and fans and other artist friends, that like, I mean, Benny Blanco will like reach out to me time to time and we'll like talk to each other. So he's like really cool. So
Have you learned
So
from people like Benny Blanco or Bryan? What are some things that you took away just from hanging out with them?
just their energy.
Yeah.
They're just like so high on energy. It's like incredible. And I also like to watch a lot of older artists like performing like Roy Orbison and maybe Elvis and Ricky Nelson, Johnny Cash. Their energy on stage and everything is just, oh man, uncalled for. I mean, it's like it's so high, and it's like it's really awesome. And I think that I take away from some of that.
I was gonna say that was gonna be the follow up, man. There's a lot that you've been able to find and implement into who you are through some of these amazing people, and that's why at the beginning of this conversation I say icon, because you're learning from these icons. You're setting yourself up to be that way. There's a lot of soul in your voice, man.
Thank you.
Where does that come from?
Just listening to older artists and being raised by my grandparents, I feel, and yeah.
It's there. It resonates. It comes through, and that's what's also helping you connect with so many people, because we feel what it is that you're saying, that you're singing.
And the fans that you connect with, I mean, you're so one-on-one with them. We saw that you went to prom with a fan.
I did.
That just commented on one of your posts.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
That was really cool for a first experience. If I was in regular school, I probably would have been able to go to prom, but I'm homeschooled, so I wasn't, and I've been homeschooled since like 5th grade, so it was really cool to still be able to get to do that, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So.
And let's kind of hang out in that idea of being a child, star artist, going through some things that a lot of people don't typically get to go through, but it's an experience that you're able to call on and draw on that then comes through in your music. Like how special was it to be able to have that, being raised by your grandparents, being able to be homeschooled, but still be a regular kid that, was just doing his thing, showing up at a Walmart, just hanging out, and then, you know what I mean? But you're a regular dude inside.
Yeah.
How important is it for people to know that Mason is just Mason?
Feel like very important. It's very, so I'm very grateful that I was raised by my grandparents. They've had kids all their life, and so just me being a part of it with them was really truly incredible, and I'm very thankful for them.
And have you been able to spoil them? Like, was there any gifts that you were just really so proud you're able to get them?
I got them a couple of things, but I think they. I don't remember what I got them because it's been like a few years ago.
I would imagine, not to put words in your mouth, but the idea that they get to see you live your dream, that they have been able to watch you blossom and grow into the young man that you are, and to know that it's a crazy journey that you've been on, and not a lot of people know how to handle that, but for them to watch you grow into your own has got to be the biggest gift. It's a car, a house, what I mean, a moped. I don't know if you got the VR
truck is
goggles
nice,
from Apple. Those are cool, but I'm sure that they much rather, you know what I mean?
I think one of the biggest gifts that I got for them was, all of us being able to go to the Opry, the Grand Ole Opry, for the first time. That was my grandpa always wanted to, be a part of that, and I think that they were really surprised by that.
Well, not only did you go, you got to perform there.
Yeah, I did.
I mean,
did.
What was that like?
Dream come true. That's all I can say. Dream come true.
Yeah. When you think of the feet that have hit that stage, you know what I mean? Like, good Lord, dude.
I get chills just walking in the circle every time.
Oh,
like,
dude, as you
it's
bro.
like, it's
sweating through the silk shirt, brother. Come on, man. It's a vibe. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
we gotta circle back to what I have circled here on this paper, man. Let's talk about Blue Over You, man. Let us chat a little bit about this particular record and how it feels for you to sing these words. What's this story mean to you, Mason?
Blue Over You.
Yeah.
So I wrote this song about this girl that I really liked, and we were hanging out, and we did a lot of fun things together. We went and got ice cream a couple times, and we'd ride around and.
Did you pay?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, just making sure.
Right on, yeah.
Anyways, we always just love to hang out together, and so then I finally started getting feelings for her, and I told her how I felt, and well, she just didn't feel the same, and so
After you paid for the ice cream, you didn't feel the same?
Man, that's what
Oh,
y'all do
women,
to
we
us.
do better.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
all
y'all do to
good.
us. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been there, bro. Understand.
took her out to dinner and everything.
No way. What'd you
Yeah.
guys eat?
I think it was pizza.
See?
Okay.
She's a big pizza fan.
All right.
But anyways, so I told her how I felt, and she just didn't feel the same. And the next day, I went in and into the studio, and I got together with my producer, and I wrote a song called "Blue Over You," and it's about her. So,
Does she know it's about her?
oh yeah,
Oh, wow. What did she say when you sent her the record?
I don't know how to respond to this.
As y'all do. That's how y'all do us. I'm telling you, you're writing relatable music, bro. And that's the thing. At 17, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's your connect. That's another reason. That's a theme of this conversation. This connectivity. Man. You're
And
creating.
now you get to perform your song and other songs here in New York City, Grand Mercy Theater tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a big deal performing here
It
in New
is.
York.
I'm glad to be here. I love New York.
Your first time in the city. Have you been several times? Just
I've
kinda-
been several
You know,
times. Yeah.
Is there anything that you love most about? I mean, are you a guy that's like, yo, when I leave out of here, I need a bagel. Let me make sure that I
Are you
stack me
hunting
up
for
on
the
some
rats?
Tim boots, the rats. You know what I'm saying? Roaches, bring them back with me. Like, what are some of those things that you love about New York, man?
I would say the smell of weed in the morning. But
Wow. Don't crack your window
I'm
open.
just kidding. I walked out. I was in a hotel one time, and I don't remember which part of town, but it was somewhere. I walked out, and that's like the first thing that's got in my nose, burnt my nose hairs, and I mean,
Like, I'm not in Illinois anymore.
Dude, yeah, man.
yeah, you don't get that. You don't get that around good old Golconda, Illinois. I tell you what.
God, Illinois, I know.
That's my guy, bro.
I saw that you got like a plaque in your city that just welcomes
Oh
you.
yeah. So I got, believe it or not, the key to the city.
That's sweet.
So
We believe it.
and then they did. I mean, towns. They've really done a lot for me. They on each, because there's like 3 entrances into the town. There's a north entrance, there's a west entrance, and then there's a south entrance. And each entrance that you come through, there's a sign that says "Welcome to Golconda, home of Mason Ramsey,
Bro.
whatnot,
Come on now.
from Golconda, Illinois," and yeah,
How does it feel when you drive in and you see that?
pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Like, it's
yeah.
my city.
Yeah, this is
I
yeah.
put Honda on.
I'm thinking
Very,
that's the
very,
same
very
thing.
humbled and thankful though.
Yeah, for sure,
Aw.
for sure. There are people who are, you know what I'm saying, when they go to regular school,
Yeah.
prom king, homeschool, key to the city.
Yeah.
You're doing pretty well, bro. Yeah,
Thank you.
man.
I know back in 2021, you decided to take a social media break and you were just kind of to yourself and you were just
I did.
taking in the years of fame that had led to that. What was that time like and what did you learn during that break?
Well, I just had to kind of grow up, and I feel like we're all still growing, and
Yeah.
you know, we're learning new stuff every day. So that was like my biggest break for me to like just grow in my knowledge and my music and my writing and my way of thinking and the way I perceive things and just stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like also for my voice to change. So
Yeah, we don't talk about that a lot. That like
No.
you're now in a different octave than you were when we first
I
met
sure
you.
was.
So
Yes.
what's that transition been like?
It's been well, it was very difficult. We all hated every second of it, but
Aw.
until it was finally over, we were so relieved, you know.
We all go through it, dude. Come on, man. Yeah.
I know it's kind of a struggle.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, you know, just not being able to yodel for a few years and just trying to, you know,
You're trying to
navigate
find.
my way around it, you know.
Wow.
Well, it's
while
not
I
only
try and get it
while you're
back.
trying to grow, you're trying to find who you are. You're trying to grow as a human. You're trying to become a young man into a an adult man. And yeah, going all through it's changes. It's what we all do. And I love to ask this question, because you've made it to the other side. You're here. You found who you are, and you're still growing and learning, as you said. But how proud are you to have taken that break, like Crystal said, to make sure that you reset. You did what was right for your heart and your mind and your body, and here you are now with sold out tour dates. The Mason that we see before us. You've got to be stoked. You know what I mean?
I am. I'm very, very stoked and very excited. Like I said, I think that was just the timing. You know, with COVID going on and everything, it couldn't have been any better.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
And I think everything worked out, and everything is back to normal, but maybe better.
Yeah, you're
Aw.
sitting in the world famous Z100 studios, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
This is my guy right here.
And I know that on your tour bus, you like to write music while you're driving around. Has there been any shows or any YouTubers that you like to watch, streamers?
I mean, I just watch,
Johnny Cash? Elvis?
No, I don't know. It just really depends. You know, I'm into like basketball and
Oh, really? Like you follow the NBA?
racing and
Word.
I'm a big NBA fan. You could say that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Sports,
Wemby,
all right?
saying Wemby? Could you, you know what I'm saying?
Chet.
Yeah, Chet? Are you all right? You know what I'm saying? Do you think that
Chet.
you could? All right. So if it's Wemby or Chet, it's Chet. All right, Steph or are we talking Luca? Who's the other?
Luca.
Damn.
Oh, that hurt.
But if you're talking about old Steph, I would choose old Steph.
There you
Okay. All right. Old Steph before he started getting into golf
Yeah.
and all this other extra stuff that he's doing. Yeah, classic
when he
Steph.
could actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow!
No, I'm just
coming
kidding.
for Steph Curry.
I'm just kidding.
Mason Ramsey is coming for Steph Curry.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No.
No.
Dude, yeah. I mean, it goes
Well,
back
that's
to what we
cool.
said. Mason is just Mason. You're just a dude. You love
Yeah,
the things that
I didn't know
love,
you
man.
like to watch sports like that.
Steph is great.
Steph
Oh,
is
no,
a beast.
we know.
Yeah.
I actually got to go to a Warriors game a few years back when they had Katie and
Yeah.
all those
Splash
they
Bros
had,
squad.
Yeah, like DeMarcus Cousins, Boogie.
Boogie.
Yeah, that was
Clay,
like the hype for the Golden State right there.
Dude, you
I
said,
know.
dog, you said
And then
it.
Champ
everyone
those
got
rings.
injured.
Yeah, I know, man. I don't think they got it in the West. I know we're taking this into a basketball thing. I don't know if they got it in the West here. I think Phoenix might. I think it still could be Denver, bro. I don't know if the Lakers. I don't think of LeBron. I'm not but
Thunder looking pretty solid. though.
looking for the.
Thunder looking
You
pretty
know
solid.
it.
I
for,
don't, Mason wants to dunk on me right now.
I
He's
know.
like, you shut your mouth, bro.
I mean,
Do you play too?
I've been watching a lot of SGA lately. So his
Mm.
highlights, I've seen a lot. Every time he goes up against Denver, he seems to be making that clutch shot there at the end of the
There
quarter
you go.
to seal the deal.
All right, let us focus on the music, man.
But-
Yeah, this has turned into a whole sports
And,
podcast.
And the fans, ultimately, do you have a message for everyone that's just been rooting for you since day one?
Yeah. I just want to say thank you for your support and thank you for being a fan of me, and it means the world. I couldn't ask for anything else. Thank you so much, and I love you guys.
Aw.
It's
Man.
the coolest thing, man, to sit here and to pick your brain, to know that you're growing into who you are, to be able to share your story on stage and here through the microphones and the videos here in the Z100 studio. But more
Absolutely.
importantly, you're getting to, to be who you are, and you're finding folks who are there for it and who are who have been for it, and just thank you for being you. That's
Thank you.
seriously
I
what it
appreciate
is.
it. Thank you.
Are you going to go to any proms this year? Do you plan on?
I plan on it.
You plan on it? Oh, it was
I
fun. Was
plan
it like
on
the
it.
movies?
Yeah. We might have to make some arrangements because of my tour dates, but we
If you
might
don't
we
wanna let
might
down
work
any of
something
those
out.
sold
you know.
out,
You can work
fans.
something out. Quick little flight.
Yeah.
Thank
for
you
sure.
so much, Mason Ramsey.
Well, thank you. I
There you
appreciate
go,
it, guys.
man.
Thanks for having me on. Seriously.